Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I want to give you a word of, just a word of encouragement to someone that, most of the time, what affects us is that we never take accountability of, what has happened in our life and who we are. And most of the time, we don't have that self, you know, awareness or acceptance. And one of the ways of dealing with the past is accepting that past and being ready to move on from that past. And you cannot move on until you have accepted that it has happened and this is it and this is who I am. And so many times we portray on the outside what we are not in the inside. Outside we portray we are well, we are okay, we're doing good, we are perfect. But in the inside, there is still that things we are carrying with. There's those loads that we are carrying with. And if you want to move forward and if you want to go, into the future, you have to let go of the past. And letting go of the past is actually getting to realize that it is my past and accept it. And I want to give you a scripture today from the book of Ruth. I don't know why they named it Ruth and not Naomi, maybe because of the future and not the past. Naomi was more of the past and Ruth was in the future. But that is beside the point. But on the first chapter of the book of Ruth, around verse 19 there, verse 19, verse 20, Ruth is coming back to his city. He's coming back to where he was born, Bethlehem. And he's coming from a place where he had gotten married, got 2 kids. And she lost it all. She lost it all. And she was only remaining with 2 daughters-in-laws. And when she was coming into the hometown, everyone was like, is this Naomi? Because outside they could see, this is Naomi. This is the same Naomi that left. But Naomi knew better. Naomi knew that there was something that had happened in where she was coming from in her past. She had lost the husband. 10 years down the line, she lost her 2 sons. And that was something that caused a lot of sorrow and a lot of bitterness in her heart. One with God, and she couldn't understand. She said God had forsaken her. And when she's coming in, and most of us, this is how we are. People see us and they will praise you for who you are when they knew you or what they know about you or your current state and the way you portray yourself. You have a nice cologne, you dress smartly, you look good, and people will address you by what they see. But the real you is who you are in the inside. That's what makes the difference. And Naomi, when she was coming, they were, hey, this is Naomi. They're ready to praise her. Yeah, you're back. Like vile wasoenda majuu wakirudi. Everybody thinks they have done it, they have made it. And you don't know what kind of trauma these people have gone through even when they are coming back. But everyone is like, oh, these people must have been, doing better because they look good. And that's not necessarily the case all the time. And so here, Naomi is able to reflect on who she is and who she is in the inside more than what she's portraying outside. And so she said there, you shut up. I'm not Naomi. Don't call me Naomi. Call me Mara. And one of the things that I accept and I love about this story is that Naomi accepted herself for who she was in the inside and not what she was in the outside. And that is called self-awareness. If you cannot accept yourself for who you are, if you cannot accept what you've gone through, you cannot get over it. You cannot get healed over it. And so she says, oh, don't call me Naomi. Naomi means pleasant. Actually, call me bitter. Call me Mara, because I have a bitter heart. I have a bitter soul, because God has dealt, unfairly with me, or God has not been with me, and things didn't go the way I expected, and now I'm coming back empty, and I left full. Actually, she said I left this place full, but I've come back empty. And some of us, we are like that. We are so empty in the inside, but outside we look like we are still full, but we are so empty in the inside. But the way to come out of that, accept what is in the inside. That is the only way to deal with that. Accept what is in the inside of you, and then be able to move from that to where you want to be. And you can get back to fullness only when you accept the emptiness that is in you, the bitterness that is in you, the everything that you've carried, the loads are in you. When you accept that, then you will begin to get your healing. And that is what I want to leave you with today. That if you want to move forward, you must forget the past. If you want to move ahead, you must deal with the inner being, the things in your heart, the things that are in your past that are bothering you, the things that you're carrying all along. Because again, the things you carry is what you become. You cannot be a good tree bearing good fruits, bad fruits, and you cannot be a bad tree bearing good fruits. You can only bear fruits according to what is inside of you. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. Some of you, we will never know what you have and what you have in your heart until you open your mouth. When you open your mouth, you can actually say, now we know where you're coming from. And these people could realize, oh, there's something that really happened with Naomi that we are not aware of. And she said, don't call me Naomi, don't call me pleasant, call me bitter. Accepting what you have gone through, accepting the traumas that you've gone through, gives you an opportunity to heal. So if you want to move forward, deal with that thing. Get it out of your heart. Settle it. Accept it and move forward. Good day. Cheers.